Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just watching for the first time, you're welcome. It's Didi's Nook. So do well to subscribe, right? And at the end, do not forget to like, drop a comment, very important, share the video. Before we go into today's talk, shout out to Funbi Okuseyinde for being the first to answer the question on my last post. Yeah, and she got the answers correctly. So, for some of you that gets the links to the videos of my videos, look out for some questions. As I will know whether you watch it to the end or you watched a vital or a significant amount of it. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, shout out to Funbi. Love you, girl. Okay, so today I just want to talk. I just want to gist, ask question again today. But it's about something that you would have seen the thumbnail and you'll be wondering what's going on. My food, they are poison. So I've had quite a number of people tell me, some friends, some acquaintances that get to maybe be around me for some time, yeah, and then they notice a particular thing. I've heard them say things like, you too do, or it's not that deep, or I don't mean it like that, you know. And what am I talking about? You see, you know how you can just joke with words. I've heard some people, most especially guys, I've heard some friends say to each other something like, hello, Baba, hello, Omo, hello. And it's not like it's not like they are saying they are crossing the person, or it's not like they mean it, if you know what I mean. It's not like they're saying they are trying to abuse or curse the person, if you know what I mean. It feels like a normal slang, like it's just something that is being said, or say something like that, or just a joke and say, you're very um something is wrong with you, or your head is not correct. Something like that, that feels like it's just normal to say. And then when they say it to me or around me, I'm saying something like, God forbid, or my head is correct in Jesus' name, or me, I'm not wicked, or something. There was a time that this thing was going around saying something like, it's even difficult to say it now because it feels like I'm saying to myself, but then something like, we don't suffer. There was a time it was going around like, hey, any small thing, hey, don't suffer, hey, something like that. You see, and this one my pastor even said. I can remember my pastor saying in Nigeria something about when wahala, when wahala was going about. You see, and some of these slangs that just, it feels like it's just part of everyday talk, and it feels like it's normal. And then they say it around me, and I'm like, no, God forbid, or say something, or don't say that to yourself, or don't say that. And it's like, girl, you too do. Okay, so yeah, well, for some people it's allowed, it doesn't, like I said, and I quite understand that when it's being said, it's not from a malicious place. It's not the intent is not to cause somebody or abuse the person. Sometimes they just joke around with those words, you see. But while I understand that, I personally feel like, or I reject it, because for me it feels big. I believe that words are powerful. Words, and if you've noticed the way I probably write or caption things or construct English, it's not like I know, so I don't know plenty English like that, but the little I know, when I'm trying to probably give a title or caption something, sometimes I'll probably put things in asterisk, or probably um bold something out, or put it in italics or something. Words for me, I don't know how to explain it. um I can be intentional with words. If I'm saying something in the past tense, so I'm using a particular thing, or I say you implied that. For me, it's different from when I say you said that. It's like I'm intentional with my words, if you know what I mean. And these are normal words, not even curse words or anything. If you're my friend, I might have told you at some point, like, go and check what I wrote again, because you might probably infer or get a meaning that is not what I mean, and I will be very deliberate to state it out in the combination of the words I use, if you know what I mean. So that's just normal words, you see. So I feel like words are powerful, yeah. And this is not to go all spiritual, but the Bible says, life and death are in the power of the tongue. You see, I feel like words have an ability to make or break. So, the way I say it, words don't need your permission. It feels like the words don't need your permission to have an effect on somebody's life. So, it feels like it doesn't know whether you're joking or not. Those words have meanings. They have dictionary or however, or biblical or whatever meanings. So when you say them, even when you're joking, like even in the place of joke, like you're probably just talking to your guy or your girl, and you're just saying those things. When you say those words to those people, or you once it comes out of your mouth, it's I don't know how to say it that it doesn't sound like she's preaching. No, but then it feels like they don't need your permission to start taking effect. They are familiar spirits. Don't mind me. That one I just remembered something someone said. You see, and how the person put it. They are familiar spirit around. You're telling me you have that's by the side. But then really, words are powerful, you see. And it feels like there's a breeze or there's something that carries those words to take effect in somebody's life, whether you're joking or not. So, and that's just my own, based on my own principle or how I've come to be, as it were. So, while I would know, and then what's that thing that says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, you see? So it feels like things that you're saying out of your mouth, it comes from the lot in your heart, in your inside, you know. So, and this one is for me personally. So I think I've come to a place that even when I want to joke with you, or even if I'm mad at somebody, it doesn't just come out. Those words, those in quotes negative words, don't just, even if I'm playing or I'm joking or I'm angry, whatever the emotion is, those words don't come out. It's like when it gets to my, if it gets to, if where I don't, it's not even as if I think about it. It's like maybe, let's say peradventure it comes to the back of my mouth. It doesn't find its way out because I remember that this is not a nice word. Or it comes to my head. I remember that this is not a nice word to say. And I say, even if I say something like, that person it's not serious, it's not right. I'm probably upset at somebody that did something wrong to me. And I say, oh, that person is not serious. Listen. And now it's the same that I will say, God forbid. You know, and it's not trying to front or trying to, it has just become, even if I can remember when I was working and then somebody just joking and saying, Sakpamumi or something like that, or I'm sure some of my friends that watch it, comment down below if you've said something or there's something that you naturally say and I've said something to counter it. So I've said, no, don't say that. Let me know. But yeah, I know that there are a couple of people that have said that, oh guys, not that deep, Jari, that kind of a thing, you see. So, and I would not say it to people, it's as bad as, you know, when you're not feeling fine, when you're not feeling 100, when you're not, yeah. So apart from the fact that you're praying and then confessing words, I found it difficult to, and I still find it difficult to explain what is going on, what is really going on in my system. So, you know, let's say, even if I'm trying not to say words. I'm trying to do this video and I'm trying not to say words to personalize it to myself. And that's how serious it can be for me. Okay, so let's say I feel headache. A random person could just say, I have headache. You see, I wouldn't say I have headache because I'm not claiming it for and this is me. Again, this is me. I'm not claiming it for myself. I don't want it. You see. So I say I feel headache. But I'm sure somewhere in that sentence, I'm probably going to see after that, but it's all good, it's all gone, it's going to go by God's grace or something like that. If you even notice when I probably was talking about the in some of my videos, I was talking about maybe the fibroids and everything, I said there's a case of, or even name them, give them a name and everything. But then that's what I decide. So I said there's a case of headache and I want to say it. I would most likely say I feel headache. Because for me, it feels like the feeling is more subtle than saying I have. How it feels like in my head, it feels like I'm claiming it. Like I'm saying, I don't know how to, same thing as saying that, oh, if so you want to ask me, say, how is your, like when this baby imposter case and then someone's ask and say, how is your case, how is your fibroid, how is something, I say, no, it's not mine. Do you get, I'm not going to declare it as mine. And again, sometimes you will be like, it's not that deep, since there's a case, it is reality, blah blah blah. I get it. But you know how you profess things that you want, how you can say, okay, they're just words. Joke around with positive words with me too. Don't joke around with negative words. If you know what I mean. Let's joke. I understand there's no more to it. It does not mean, but let us joke with only positive words. It's not deep, I get. It's not that deep, I get. Saying, oh, Baba, where this thing, how far, this thing, all that. It's not deep. True, but why not just call my name instead? Just say Koinsola, Didi, Aderisola, why you short girl? That one I cannot do anything. But it's not a curse, it's not an abuse. Something I fear you, yeah. But don't let us go the negative words way. Don't let us do that. We don't do that, yeah. So yes, and it's quite I don't want to say challenging because you know how in everything, of course, there's sometimes when you feel tired or you feel sick, as it were. And let's say my husband or my friend wants to ask how I'm feeling or how I'm doing or how I'm faring. You see, I still don't know how to respond in a way that I don't say those words. And I also let the person know what is happening. Do you get me? Again, drop a comment of how do you think. So you already have an idea of how I am with words. So how do you think I can tell somebody that, oh, I still feel this way, I this thing happened, this morning, I still feel this, I feel that. And or someone asks me, do you feel better? And then I want to claim, of course, you want to claim and say, yes, I'm fine by God's grace. And at the same time, I want to let the person, if maybe truly at that point you're not still feeling 100 or you still feel well, you will still want to let the person know that, oh, things are not, or these things are still like this. How do you see it? Let me know. Tell me, give me hints of how you think you can say it. So yes, sometimes I still find myself, sometimes I'm even looking at my husband, I'm like, when things are happening, or my cousin knows when he says, oh, how are you? And I say, I'm fine. He would ask, I say, is it the fine or the faith fine? And then I say the faith fine, and he knows. And he says, okay. Yeah, that's my cousin. So sometimes when they ask or say, so how do you, okay, yeah, I think the one is, how do you feel now? How are you feeling? Or say, do you still feel the pain of this thing? some of those questions feel like they're more direct, and then of course maybe, of course, you would still know how to probably, you still have to play around with words. And I know some of you will be thinking, hey, what ni wahala? What? Just say ayoha. It doesn't mean that this will happen. But it's just me, it doesn't just come out. You see? And I think that it is good for me, you see, to not say words that are negative to people. Because everything, you see, the world even was created with words. That's how powerful I think words are. You see, let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be, and those things were. It came to be. Hmm? So I just feel, I think, I don't know how we even know. I don't think it was a. I don't think it was a step, but I don't even know how I got to this point. I'm not sure if there was ever a time where I used to play with negative words. Anyway, I'm here now, and I find it difficult to say negative words. I find it difficult to receive negative, no matter how loose or how less weighty it is. Like maybe, or the situation is, it wasn't anything deep, or it's just a talk, or it's just, maybe it's even a collective thing. Maybe someone just enters the office and sees a lot of people and say, all of you are, or you people are, whatever the person is saying, if it's not anything positive, trust me to say, I am not this in Jesus' name, or to counter it. And I have never fought anybody. I'm not saying, why would you? We're not going to be friends. Of course, as my friend, you will know that this person does not like this thing being said. So even sometimes when they say this thing, they correct themselves immediately. They might now have a different kind of relationship or word relationship with somebody else. So it's fine. But with me, and I've not lost friends because of that. I haven't. Because it's not like I'll come and sit you down and say, do you know that you're a child of the, no, it's not even, do you know, funny enough, it's not even, I don't think it's from a place of people that joke with some of these things. Like I said, some of them are not weighty. Some of them are just very, they're not that big. It's not like maybe you're saying you're a bastard, or coarse words are heavy, or saying this thing. It can just be as little as, I cannot remember it now. There's something like, if you don't do that work, you better do your work now, because if you don't do it now, by the time you want to do it, you will suffer to do it. It's not something that's happened. It's like, if you don't do it now, you will suffer to do it. And it's literally probably just mean that you would have to go through a lot of stress and everything, right? But using that word in itself, that particular word, suffer, the meaning of suffer is not anything nice. So at that point, even though I'm going to do that thing that will not make me stressed, do you get? I will still say, stop, don't say that, though. I will not suffer in Jesus' name, but will not, or I can even say we will not suffer in Jesus' name, but I'll just say something to counter it. So it can be something as small as that. Of course, I've not had a friend that used coarse as a means of communication, like all those big this thing. I hear it shaking again. I hear shaking. The one I'm talking about, the Baba, listen, I've heard people be on phone conversations with their friends, and then they're like, Baba, I don't think I have a friend that talks like that to me. I do not have. Not, I don't think. I do not have a friend that talks like that to me. But of course, I've seen or heard acquaintances or people around me, whether in my place of work or school, say those kind of things to their friends or even siblings. In fact, I've even heard mothers or parents tell their children something like, that kind of thing, or just, and the other person is laughing and going about with it normally. And in my mind, I'm like, well, what do I know? So yeah, I just want to say that. Do you think that it is too much? Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think that it's not that deep? It's not that deep. And then, like I said, what would you rather say? Or if you have the same, if you are in this same WhatsApp group as I am, what would you say when you're not feeling 100, or you actually feel a type of way, like you're feeling sick, and then you have to tell somebody the details without personalizing it. How would you do it? How do you think you would do it? What would you say? You see, and you want the person to know what's going on, and and you still want to be cautious with your words. You see, so that's just it about the their food, my poison. I do not entertain negative words. We don't do that here. It is not in the circle. We don't entertain it. We don't accept it. It is not accepted. My friends know it. People around me know it. And it's the same thing, as much as I do not receive it, I do not give it out. Right? And that's why I think that it's actually important to have a renewed mind. You see, because when that happens, when what you have on the inside is a lot of positive words or grace or words of life, what comes out of your mouth is nothing far from what you're taking in, nothing far from what you have on the inside. I would not be if I was I telling my husband or telling somebody that I can remember when I was serving, and then all those keke napep drivers, oh my god, they can be really annoying. When I was serving and when I was probably working in Lagos too, very annoying. As in, especially when it comes to all those people that used to, those conductors or even keke drivers, that they would say you give them money, they want to give you change, they'll be shouting at you, or they'll say they want to marry two people together or something, and you are very peace and everything. When I want to come out of the keke or the bus, and I will still say thank you. As in, I can't be squeezing my face. Oh, this thing. Why would you do this? It's not fair. This thing. And I'll feel collected my change. I want to come out. I'll say thank you. And my face might still even. I used to laugh at myself. Sometimes my face can still be like the way I'm looking upset, and I will still say thank you. You see, can happen like that. I'm trying to think of anybody that's offended me, like you're really hot, and I would probably say a lot of negative words. I don't think. That's my husband or my friends. And if you're my friend, then you watch it and you think, oh, you want of this and this, let me know to remind me. I want to actually genuinely remember if there has been a case like that. But anyhow, I cannot remember a case like that. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you do in situations like this. Let me know if we're in the same WhatsApp group in the comment section. So it's important you drop a comment. I will know. If you did not watch the video to this point, I shall know. I will know. So thank you guys again. For all of you that get the link or the message of an upload or a video being uploaded on WhatsApp or Instagram or any other platform, and you share your repost, thank you very much. You guys are the real MVPs. Beyond that, however, I would appreciate that you engage the post you actually watch. You might not watch it in one sitting because, of course, you guys might have tight schedules. You might have things that you're doing, and not everybody is on mat leave like I am. You see, and even if you're on mat leave, there are one or two things that you need to do, personal and everything, beyond being on social media or watching videos. Yeah, so you might not watch it in one sitting, but the little you watch, drop a comment. What do you think? And all of that. Just encourage me with your engagement. By doing that, it helps the video to reach a larger audience, because I think how it works is that the more likes and comments, YouTube then pushes it out the more. I would think. So yeah, help do that also. Like and share, and then repost. I mean, when you watch and you like, I get personal DMs and I say, did you try to drop the comment on the group, on the video, you see? And then, yeah. So while you watch it and then you like it, help to reshare. Share to your friends, put on your status and all of that. Let a larger audience see it. You know, I said this, we are part of this, we are doing this journey together. We are pushing this word together. You people are my investors. You're investing in this channel. All right, thank you guys for sticking with me till the end. And make sure you turn on your post notifications so you'll be the first to know when another video drops. Until the next video, I'm out. Peace.